Are all healers fully healed? Hello, and today's insight is mainly going to be about that, about if all healers are healed. And the answer to that question is nope, not all of them. Some of them, yes, but that's because they've done the inner work necessary to heal from whatever trauma they've gone through. Now, some of them is something that they physically experienced. Others, it's something psychological that they experienced. Others, it's a emotional thing that they experienced. Now, I just had this cognition like a minute ago, which is considering the fact that like the trauma might be family trauma, might also be cultural trauma, might also be religious trauma. There's so many other like different types of trauma that might go into this, but technically something that has impacted the entire society or the entire an entire generation or generations to come will definitely impact down the line. So when something that big has impacted everyone in a certain group, it is definitely going to have a long-lasting effect. And so it is something that you want to make sure that you've at least healed from, and that you are understanding of other people who have not necessarily healed from whatever it is that they're going through. Now, you need to understand that some people will get triggered in different ways, in ways that won't necessarily trigger you because you haven't experienced their life. You don't know what they've gone through. You don't know what has actually traumatized them to then be able to say, okay, they have the same traumas as me or not. But at least then you'll know what to steer clear of. So these things take time to be discovered, and sometimes, you just try and do your best to figure it out. Now, something that I have noticed, that has been kind of troubling me a little bit, is that when you are dealing with other people, you don't just deal with the other people, you also deal with their family. Indirectly, possibly, but their family has definitely placed triggers on them that their family members don't necessarily know of or think of, because it basically was placed there so that they themselves can avoid traumas that their family members have gone through. So it's actually not helpful. It's actually more hurtful to the person, because it's not the person's trauma, it's someone else's trauma. So what I want you guys to ponder is, are you impacting others with your traumas? Well, of course you are, but how are you impacting others through your trauma? And is there a way to course correct and avoid doing whatever trauma you're actually causing these people without meaning to? Ponder that.